bitch. Take two, motherfucker. This is Too Short, and you listen to Sumo World Radio.
Sumo World Radio is going down. EXO like the drug. DJ EXO. Mr. I just put out a lot. We get a lot of money around here.
Give a shout out to everybody out there in the H, you know, that support me whenever you hear I got something going on. Appreciate it. This is Carl Thomas, Sumo World Radio, y'all. Please believe it.
I'm gonna be releasing some stuff on Rap Sumo Radio, so y'all already know.
There it is.
What up, y'all? This is Case giving a great big shout out to Sumo World Radio. Keep it locked right here, man. Don't go nowhere. What up, man? It's your boy Zaytoven checking in right here on Sumo World Radio. Dig that.
Your boy Paul Wild, Sumo World Radio. What it do? Sumo, what's up, baby?
Hey, nigga, Sumo Radio.
Where you headed?
It's your boy DJ Hard Hitter. You know I'm in the mix. Sumo.
Sumo World Radio. Y'all know what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's that authentic shit.
We're recording. What it do, man? Hood Boss is in the building, man. You know I'm fucking with my boy, Sumo. You dig?
Yeah.
Yo, big shout out Sumo World Radio. This your man Al Nuke. What up, Houston, Detroit in the building.
Yo, this is Shazam.
Yo, it's your boy G.
And we let them do H-Town.
Yo, you in the Sumo World right now. Making love till tired till the break of dawn.
Yeah.
That H-Town for life.
100.
Courtesy of the Mall, Rapper Life for Life, long live Marley G. Y'all are now tuned in to Sumo World Radio. Do not touch that dial.
Yo, what's up? Don't touch that dial, man. This is Sumo World Radio, man. It's your boy Digital Dope, man. Come on, let's get it. All right, let's go. Sumo World Radio, y'all know what time it is, man. I done caught up with the OG, the legend, you know what I'm saying, the one who made being smooth and making money look good at the same time. The same time they put the pimping in the slacks, you know what I'm saying, who showed me what the shiny shoe was about before my little homie Trilly post up putting it on. Yeah. You know, Tela came out in Gators way back then.
A long time ago.
He was rolling Rolls Royces way back then.
I got my first pair of Gators Sharpstown, man, at you already Giorgio, yeah. You talking about what's up boy name? Romeo now, right? Yeah, but I used to shop with me where Drake took me over there.
Okay.
And yeah, man. I just what's my man name, man? But anyway, yeah.
Romeo or Romeo?
No, the owner.
Oh, well, I don't remember the owner. That was a while back. Yeah. But they still running it though, the same family.
Yep, because I saw him today.
Yeah.
In the Galleria.
And they got one in Greenspan.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Somebody complimented you on your jacket already. Say the jacket something serious. Something serious.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
So Tela, man.
Yep.
First off, like I said on the mic before, I don't know who decided to make a transition and want to cut the mic off while I was giving you these flowers. See, I was a young guy that was able to watch your growth and watch you get to the highest height of where every artist really want to get, to the point where you had every city, every nation screaming just your name. Before Lil Flip came out with the flip, it was Tela. You know what I'm saying? Before anybody knew about having a clique full of homeboys and everybody pimping, they didn't even know what Memphis was really about until y'all brought it to the forefront the way y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew, like being around you and Ball and them and just seeing y'all progress, even from, let's just say, the Maker days. You know what I'm saying? All of these days, I'm just glad to see you right now, still looking good, still being healthy, still making your moves, and that new song is hot. So I'm gonna say it right now. I do need a copy of it.
Okay.
All right, we can celebrate.
Let me acknowledge the fact of your history, and then too, you just honoring that. You know, man, it does me great. Like I said, gratitude. It really does, man, because you pinpointed that I had my space, in that moment, and it was fly.
It was one of the highest heights, bro.
And for you to understand it and bring it and speak upon it, man, like I said, man, I'm grateful.
Yes, sir.
I'm grateful to you for you to be encyclopedia like that.
But that's the reason why I got in the radio. I swear to God, I got in it to be able to tell the true story.
Exactly. We need you, because this the spin era.
Yeah.
Put the spin on this shit.
You gotta put the spin on it.
Put the spin on it. But my man here just gave y'all the bona fide full frontal truth.
Yeah.
And I appreciate truth.
Yeah, when before you came out in there, a lot of people was asking me about you, right? That the young people who really didn't know a lot, and it's crazy because the same story that you told while you was doing your show was the exact story that I told of them before, like when you wasn't in there. And I told them about the transition from Suave House to Rap-A-Lot, and how when you got to Rap-A-Lot, the people didn't think you still had these other hits coming, and all of a sudden you just dropped that mega bomb and came back on top of the game the same way you was already on top of the game. And a lot of artists never get a chance to actually go past one album.
Right.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
You know, the years that we was coming out, see, this is when people were interested in knowing your life, right? So when y'all made music, y'all wasn't just making music because it just sounded a certain way. You was talking about your life. You was talking about what you knew. You was talking about what you lived. And referencing from Pimp C them and Bun B.
Long live the pimp.
And
what up, Bun?
Yeah, Bun, they always speak about rapping for your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got some homies from Memphis right now living in Houston. And I'm probably one of the first people he met named Slimthug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the Ski always tell me, he told me when he first met me, he said, man, you're going to remain to be authentic as you are because of the fact of how you handle people. I don't handle people from your pocket.
That's right.
I handle you from your heart.
There you go.
So whatever you do with your heart, like I saw your heart. I watched you come to Houston and treat Houston like home.
Yeah, I mean, because I was embraced like I was at the crib.
I watched you give back to people, too.
Yeah, the crib didn't want me, so he took me.
I remember Sharp's time out. I remember seeing you on Westheimer, right? People couldn't believe that you was out like a regular dude.
Yeah, all that.
And they would really trip when you come up to Chacho's like, Tela it's in Chacho's. And I'm like, yo, if y'all listen to the music, if y'all really listen to it, yo, he just like us. You know what I'm saying? He just got more money right now. He just like us. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe.
Hey.
Maybe not.
Hey, a pimp never tell you. That's for sure, right?
Yeah.
Most definitely. So let's go back to the beginning. When did you first start doing when you first started feeling like I want to take this music serious? What time period was that in your life?
For real?
Yeah, like when did you say?
You really want to know?
I gotta know. I'm only gonna ask you questions that I really want to know.
Ready for the world, girl tonight.
Wow. What's the ready for? You know what, man? I got a story about that crazy song.
You ready for the world, girl tonight? When I heard that shit, I was like, this shit. Even as a youngster, I'm like,
yeah,
man, if you don't get ass, I mean, to me, woman in music is God.
Yeah.
It's like, and then, you know, the as they say, you know, the Christ light and all that too, that's the Trinity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
You take woman, you take music off this earth, I promise y'all wouldn't see me like this shit right here. I promise.
It don't feel the same.
Man, fuck this. Actually, I'm leaving too, but I'm definitely not putting on no shiny shit.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Cause it has to be a reason why we buy these. What people call them? These trinklets.
Yeah, these trinkets.
We buy these trinklets and eye catchers. Yeah, most definitely.
It's really, you know, due to woman, and I believe that you know, the first tones were made through love making. You know what I'm saying? So it was Girl Tonight to me that made me go get Casio keyboards. That made me, you know, my grandfather, I tell this story all the time, he's B.B. King's road manager, right?
Wow.
So all that shit was around me, but it took certain songs, you know. I came up during the time, and once again, I'm a little guy, but I understood when I heard Private Joy by Prince. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. The way them synthesizers came through the radio.
Yeah.
And just the boldness of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, head till you get enough head.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is some head? So you gotta understand, man, this shit go way back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit go way back to this, you know, this music thing, the soul, and you know where it really originates from. So yeah, that's what really just drew it to it.
And then you found your level that you wanted to get on by listening to basically, because I tell people that when my mama used to tell us, hey man, turn that off, like your music, right? Turn it off. And I said, well mama, you want me to turn off Tela, but you listen to Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
And all he talking about is pimping and hustling.
Yeah.
So
I was on that Mayfield too. That Mayfield. I was on Womack. I grew up on all that Mayfield, Womack, Ruffin, Hutch.
Yeah.
Marvin, of course, Al Green. See, I come out of all that. I remember back about when I was 5 or 6, and we only had an AM channel, right? I know this shit. This nigga's a dinosaur.
Yeah, AM.
Yeah,
that's before.
AM.
That's when we only had MTV and no BET.
Right, and this was shit.
Fab Five Freddy.
I couldn't even imagine, even at that time, seeing some visual shit. This was me listening to a little ass AM and hearing, Love and Happiness.
Yeah.
And records like, Jesus is Waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and when you heard them organs hit you in the chest. So that's where all that shit come from. That's where it really come from.
That's where it really come from.
Music. It's God music. It's soul music.
Yeah.
And
that's the reason why, like, we kind of, since Pimp passed, we kind of graduated and we all take the name of Country Rap Tunes.
Yeah. Pimp,
you know what I'm saying?
Pimp tagged it country. Pimp know how to make that shit fly and cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knew he couldn't say soul music. He knew he couldn't say, Pimp just always, Pimp is, Pimp that light. Pimp was a light,
What was your coolest moment with Pimp? I got a funny one, but you probably got like a super cool moment.
I got a whole bunch of them, but one thing that stick out to me, and this shit wasn't even funny. It was just something I didn't catch that he got. He's like, you don't even realize what's going on, do you? And I'm like, this when he was explaining, him and Bond was doing like 150,000 copies.
Yeah.
200,000 copies, a quarter, right? And in my mind, I'm like, this when Puffy them Wade came through, and I was thinking about gold and platinum.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was trying to show him something, and what I was talking about wasn't shit, cause he had stepped to the plate way before me, and he was telling me like, you don't even know what's happening. All this is going by, and you ain't, embracing it. You gonna wake up one day and you gonna be like, God damn. And I promise you, that shit was gospel. It was gospel.
You spoke that.
I woke up one day, I was like, and it hit me. So Pimp was ahead of me, wisdom-wise.
Yeah.
About 8 years. About 8 years, because that's when I realized. So that was a memorable moment, man. And when shit is prophetic, you know what I'm saying?
Most
I can talk to you like that, but when it's prophetic, it hits you. It stayed with me.
I didn't know when, right? But I would always tell Devon, I would say, hey, I know whenever Tela gets to Houston, I'm gonna some kind of way, I'm gonna find a way to get to him so we can have this sit down.
Yeah.
And when they called me, Will and them hit me. They was like, yo, we got Tela coming. We just want you to mention or whatever and come to the spot and make sure you get your interview in or whatever. I was like, oh, I kind of prayed for that to happen.
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because this right here, documenting you, is as important as documenting Scarface, documenting Willie D, documenting Bushwick Bill. Because,
like that?
Yeah, because
I'm on it.
It's just like that. Because, simple fact, your songs play a role in everybody's life. You can, if they can't name the club, they can name the woman. They can't name the woman, they can name the car. They can't name the car, they can remember the jury. They can't remember the jury, they know when the Jordans came out, when the song came out. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Wow. So being monumental in the way that you are, people need to see you, because what you're coming with right now, we call this a rebirth.
Wow.
Right? Good. So you doing a rebirth, a rejuvenation of yourself, and believe it or not, it really sounds as good as when you first came out.
Well, man, let me tell you something. You done gave me a bouquet right here, right now, and I appreciate that, man. But man, to not wait, he gave me mine now.
I got to give it to you while I can look at you, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Man to man, like,
I appreciate it. I really thank you.
Like if anybody can, you know how they say that part of the Bible where they say you touch a hem of the garment? Uh-huh. See that flavor you got? The youngsters call it sauce now.
Yeah.
That's what they call it now. But you was dripping back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They ain't
saying?
gonna believe
Talk
it.
to him, bro.
When you
Preach,
They gonna say it's
Preach,
Photoshop. They
Pastor.
gonna say it's
just
Photoshop.
saying, when you came with the fur on, right?
They gonna say
like
it's
like
Photoshop.
when you had the black mink on and you had the big chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Hey, don't leave it out. We sitting on the cover of the Peace of Mind album with the Gucci's loafers on.
yes,
Gucci
with,
loafers on.
and they just never brought them back.
In the pale
Yeah.
soft leather lamb butter jacket.
You got that was
say
a
it's Photoshop.
soft leather lamb butter.
They gonna say it's Photoshop.
You dig what I'm saying? Like that. Listen, the Rolexes they buying now are not like the Rolexes you had from them.
Yeah, Jay gave me my first Rolex too.
Real deal.
Yeah, Jay
See,
gave
and
me
then look at that history you got, right? You got T Draper on one side that you had history with.
Yep. Drake had that sauce, you know.
Yeah.
Drake had sauce, man. Drake, you know, the time when he candied apple out that Viper. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, so Drake,
Yes, sir.
you know, he was sauced up.
And then he was young with it. He was young. People don't even realize that Drake was young when he
Super
had y'all
young.
booming like that.
Drake was younger. Drake younger than me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking up to, you know, he was young. So yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey.
Drake younger than me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit you one more question. I know you done got off stage. You probably thirsty, tired. You got the drink, your yak in here or something. What you got?
Man, I'm drinking port wine.
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Wine is from the earth.
Yeah.
That's what we need. That's gonna keep you healthy.
So
Yes, sir. Is that Will?
That nigga went to the gym, man, made me feel bad.
Who you talking about, me or him?
Him,
Oh, that what you did?
man, he went to the gym. He don't want to go fuck with no girl. He want to go to the gym.
Hey, listen. I will be honest with you. Yeah, all my friends, and including my best friend right here, they've been telling me for a long time to hit the gym, right? I had to realize that death is the only place you can go if you don't take care of yourself. I had to get that in my head. I had to sit down and really, like, I started looking at, you know how God started blessing you all of a sudden? So I got blessed with this show. Because I bought this camera. This guy here influenced me to buy a camera and start doing this. Texas Plug. Yeah, shout out Texas Plug, because this is my homie. I've been taking his mic and doing interviews with him for a long time. One day he was just like, "Come on, man, just get you a camera, dog." And so I bought it. And I started doing it. I was like, man, God bless me to be in all the right places, right? And I want to be able to be here for y'all. Because see, in New York they got Noriega, right? Drink Champs.
Yeah, that shit dope too.
What? And in the southern region, you got Sumo World.
Hey, Sumo
World. That shit that fly too.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm glad to be on the couch with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I hope this is Dr.
Yes, sir.
Time.
Thank you for putting Tela on your motherfucking radio station without even asking me.
Oh man, go on, man. That's OG, man. That's OG, man. So my next question I want to ask you, because, okay, so you went on your hiatus. You know what I'm saying? And you had moved to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I heard about you being in studios down there. I heard about you doing impromptu shows here and there. Right. I think Killer Mike had told me he had seen you around or whatever and stuff. And everybody was like, man, yo, he still look the same, Sumo. Like, he doesn't look different. He didn't really age. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you, like, why did it take so long for you to just say, okay, this the one. Let me go ahead and drop it back out?
No, my shit more so would be, you know, it's kind of a head job. You know what I'm saying? Transparently.
Yeah.
You know, it's a head job thing, man.
Yeah.
I could have been, you know.
Drop some music out.
Yeah. It's in my own head with it, and we have to be careful of that. You know what I'm saying?
You do have to be careful with that.
Will, you know, perfection yourself to a place to where you ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think the first album, all what went into it. You know, I explain to people, like, when you hear them windshield wipers, that's us in the car creating them sounds. When you hear like the horns on Let It Rain, that's us taking those car horns, tuning them down to, you know, match the, you know, the scales of, you know, a brass section. So when you go in at that level, sometimes you can, it's kind of hard. You've been eating caviar to go down to Roman noodles.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of, I dealt with that.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that
most
for,
definitely.
You know,
it's kind of like an ex-hustler. I'm used to hustling, selling the best product, and then all of a sudden I just stop.
Yeah. Just like with you're right. That's a good analogy.
And I'm saying it because I did that.
Yeah.
And I stopped, and I went to making $60 a day, $13 a day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was in the world of what in the world am I doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
And so
when Boston George, when Buddy asked him about the key, he's like, he put down his teeth like, man, I pissed that shit. I piss a key.
Yeah, I piss a key. What you talking about?
Yeah. So it was one of them. Yep. It was that, so
but I'm very glad that you took it and learned and moved on.
Yeah.
Because that's the best thing in life. See, this right here, y'all, if y'all don't know what Tela's showing y'all, this is the essence of a real man.
Man, look here.
This is what a man do.
We working towards it. We, in that full supremacy of it. Of being and jumping on that frequency and everything too. I always say trust the process, and it's all in its time. And we can see with man, I always got to just tap on that due to even what my man was talking about when it come down to Nipsey. When we be seeing the blueprints of real stand up individuals,
guys,
you know what I'm saying, and really, they embody what we study and what we know is the way that we are and what's within all of us, royalty and kingship, and queendomship and godism and God,
yes,
God and goddesses, so it take a second to really, man, like, hey, when I move, let me put my real 10 toes in it.
Yeah.
Let me get outside of the block of the stigma of even close loved ones, moving around the fear of even erupting or disturbing them.
Yeah.
To let me just say, no, I'm finna put my truth out.
Yeah.
The truth that I know, that's gonna come back the right way. So, man, Peace of Mind was like that to me.
Yeah.
The next project gotta be like that that we about to drop.
Yeah.
If I don't give y'all that type of that soundtrack of Memphis, when I was coming through that time in '89, the devastation of when we got hit with that, at the same time devastation, but on one side too, it was prosperous for a lot. That crack era, I'm gonna give y'all. That's what I gotta give y'all. I gotta give y'all that truth, and that shit ain't gonna be like nothing you have ever. Nah, this shit gonna be great. How about that? I'm not gonna say all that, but it's gonna be great.
You got a lot of features on this album? Or you?
Man, I ain't even trying to. You know what? This thing gonna be one of them things like organically. I ain't gonna shop for the feature.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be so. We gonna magnetize.
Are you letting people submit you songs right now? Or submit you hooks?
Yeah. We ain't turn down nothing. I don't know what to call it, but
I got something hot for you behind me.
Yeah,
I got something hot for you.
Shoot it through.
Now the question I gotta ask, another one, and this probably be this is the one before the closing, is what was your favorite collaboration that you ever made? Because you have so many.
A-Ball Mjg, man, come on.
That was it.
We just get
Hey, and A-Ball them gonna watch it. They know I love them. Now that's who's got me working out. You know that, right? Me and A-Ball doing a 100-day challenge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we doing that together.
Let's go and start putting out bread.
Well, so far I done lost. What is it, 52 pounds?
All right, what ball it?
Right now he been on that tour, so he in between. He like 30 something right now.
See, Ball, what you need to do is bring me on the tour with you, and I'll prep your meals. Goddamn, man. I'll prep your meal for you, man. Get your boy
if you can add on to that tour, that would be really dope.
Man, come on.
That would be so dope.
Hey, what you?
We might have to speak that to his ears. I might. Hey, you gonna take my number? I got the number to the guy who over the tour. I might have to make it happen.
Who else would be? Come on.
That's it. That'll be the icing on the cake.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir. And then listen, Ball and G, who else?
Oh no, let Tela tell you who.
Ball and G. No, I'm talking who on this tour right now. It'll be you, Ball and G, Too Short, DJ Quick, Juvenile.
Face on that.
The face on that too. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be so dope.
And you know what, for me, even if I just bounced in between the classic songs like my record showing up with Ball and G, and then come back out there with Short, Devin, and Face, and on, you know, Fuck Faces.
And you know,
just to get those full classics.
Yeah, collabos. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that should be dope. And I think the fans deserve that. Because we all still here.
Most definitely.
If we go on and put that picket line up to say, hey, I'm not doing that record without that man. Hey, Snoop just showed that with, you know, the Dog Pound, how he, you know, he brought everybody. Because if everybody's still existing on this planet, and you know, why not do those records together?
Yeah.
You know?
Slim Thug showed that's a very powerful thing because he had his 20-year anniversary, and songs that the city heard of Houston that they have never seen them performing together at his 20-year anniversary. Him and J-Dog and Zero performed their songs together. Him, Mad Hatter from 97 The Box, and Youngster performed together, and they had never performed these songs together. So I think that would be an excellent thing.
Man, shout out to Slim Thug too. That's Slim Thug always been a G with it, man.
Yeah.
Even out the gates, man.
Yeah, Slim Thug been like that, and you know.
Yeah, G, man.
Somebody the other day asked me, they say, well, man, how is it that Slim Thug can ride through the city with his top down everywhere he go?
Slim a G, man.
Because he a G, and he always kept it like that.
Kept it, man.
Yo,
kept it like that, man.
With him, it's never been about shining on you. It's been about shining together and trying to help you and show you how to shine.
I remember when Slim, he came down to the A, and this was right before Slim popped, and I was trying to get Slim in the club, right? Because it was right before he popped, and we was having some, you know, blockage at the door.
Yeah.
Slim's such a G. I goddamn there was like, fuck it. If Slim can't get, I'm not going in. And then Slim was like, no, T, man, go on in. Don't worry about it. Don't do it. You know, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you the
unselfishness in that young man.
Yeah. He kind of already knew, like, shit, you know.
They don't know who I am yet, but they'll figure.
Time coming. You know, that maturity.
Yeah.
To reserve that spot, man. Man, shout out to Slim Thug, man. That man don't give it enough action. Slim the truth.
Well, I'm gonna make sure he do see this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I tag him in it so he can check it out. Well, man, OG, I don't want to hold you too long, man. What's your Instagram handles? How can they
Tela
find you?
Official. Everything Tela Official.
Tela Official.
Tela Official. Hey, we working. You know, we slow with it, but hey, don't count me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, every move is a move towards most success, though.
Absolutely.
Even if you're moving slow, you're still moving.
That's right.
Yeah, they say the turtle run the race, right?
Hey man, you know what? You shared my medallion with that the people, man. That's what I'm working on. This emerald turtle.
Yeah. Cause
that's my whole movement. Turtles. I'm that tortoise, and you know you got the hair, you got the turtles.
Yeah.
Turtles, baby.
That's you.
Coming.
Well, man, I appreciate you, man. We love you, man. Yeah. Listen, we're gonna keep this going. Anytime you want to come on the radio, I work for KPFT 90.1.
Okay.
Your songs will be getting played, no doubt about it. Putting you in rotation ASAP, and we look forward to do some music with you too. Cause I mean, if you taking songs, we got hot music for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then if y'all gonna be in town for a minute, I got producers. You can jam some of their tracks and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, hey.
So work is work.
Hey, Sumo World, baby. Y'all heard it soon. He said gonna send me some tracks, and we gonna get something in.
There it is.
We gonna get something in.
Yeah, most definitely.
In this day and time, it's impossible not to, especially when kindred spirits come together. The collab is gonna be sensational. We'll get it in.
Well, man, look, in the world with cricket, man, we show love, get love, man.
Hey, man.
Sumo World Radio, we out.
Live on cricket.
There it is.
I'm a cook.